Hello students, in last lecture we studied details to assembly drawing. In that drawing we studied how to assemble various parts, and again we have drawn its assembly drawing, that is its sectional front view and top view. Now the exact reverse process will happen in this chapter, that is chapter number 6. It is assembly to details drawing, means assembly drawing is given to you and you have to draw the detailed drawing. This is little bit easier than that of assembly drawing, because the already assembly drawing is given to you, that is front view and top view of assembly drawing is given, and you have to draw the detailed drawing of each part. So in this chapter we will see, or you have to draw the details of various parts. So first of all we will see the introduction of this. So in this detailed drawing it provides you the following information. म्हणजे डिटेल ड्रॉइंगमधून तुम्हाला काय काय इन्फॉर्मेशन मिळणार आहे. तर फर्स्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन जी आहे ती द नेम ऑफ द पार्टचं जे काय नाव आहे ते तुम्हाला डिटेल ड्रॉइंगमधून समजणार आहे. म्हणजे तुम्हाला सांगितलं असेल ड्रॉ द पार्ट, म्हणजे सेपरेट पार्ट तुम्हाला प्रत्येक पार्ट ड्रॉ करायचा. नेक्स्ट शेप डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द पार्ट, मीन्स शेप ऑफ दॅट पार्ट यू विल गेट अंडरस्टँड. Then third, size of the features. Then fourth, notes on materials, heat treatment and finishing process. This information you will get from the detailed drawing. Then what are the steps to draw the detailed drawing? What are the steps? So first step is you have to read and understand the assembly drawing. This is the most important step. In this step you have to understand the assembly drawing, or you have to read. म्हणजे तुम्हाला ड्रॉइंग रीड करता आलं पाहिजे आणि ते समजून घेता आलं पाहिजे की ड्रॉइंग मध्ये कोणकोणते पार्ट्स आहेत, ते पार्ट्स कसे आहेत, म्हणजे तुम्हाला त्याचं फंक्शनिंग काय आहे हे लक्षात आलं पाहिजे. ड्रॉइंग म्हणजे असेंब्ली ड्रॉइंग रीड करता आलं पाहिजे. नेक्स्ट, try to understand the functional aspects of the assembly unit as a whole. Means you have to understand the aspects of various aspects of assembly as a whole. Then next, visualize the size and shape of individual parts. This is important to draw the detailed drawing. Means you have to visualize the size and shape. म्हणजे तुम्हाला विज्युअलाइज करता आलं पाहिजे प्रत्येक पार्टचा साईज काय आहे, शेप काय आहे ते विज्युअलाइज करता आलं पाहिजे. त्यानंतर नेक्स्ट इज चूज द स्केल फॉर ड्रॉइंग. देन यू हॅव टू चूज द स्केल, दॅट इज हाफ स्केल और फुल स्केल. यू हॅव टू चूज द स्केल फॉर ड्रॉइंग. देन डिसाइड द नंबर ऑफ व्ह्यूज फॉर इच पार्ट. प्रत्येक पार्टसाठी किती व्ह्यूज लागणार आहेत, फ्रंट व्ह्यू, टॉप व्ह्यू, साइड व्ह्यू, ते डिसाइड करा. And last is you have to draw the views of each part. Then you have to draw the views of each part. So first part or details of pedestal bearing. We will see the pedestal bearing. This is the also called as plumber block. This is also called as plumber block. It is the improved version of bush bearing. So this pedestal bearing is an improved version of bush bearing. This is the improved version of bush bearing. In previous chapter, that is in details to assembly drawing, we have seen the footstep bearing. This footstep bearing is used to support the vertical shafts, whereas this pedestal bearing is used to support the long horizontal shaft, means the shafts which requires the intermediate supports. It is used for long shafts requiring the intermediate support. It consists of body, brass, cap, bolt, nut and lock nut. These are the parts of pedestal bearing. So next, This is the assembly of pedestal bearing. This is your question. In question, the assembly of pedestal bearing is given to you, and you have to draw the details of body, brass, cap, bolt, and nut. Means you have to draw the details of each part. So in this, the two views, that is front view and top view of pedestal bearing is given, as well as this feet chart is given to understand the type of feet, that is clearance feet, interference feet, transition feet, different feet between the parts. And this part list is given to you. From this part list you can identify the part name, material, and quantity. So first of all you have to read this drawing and understand this drawing. So in this pedestal bearing, the main part is body. So this part number 1, if you see here, this part number 1, this is the part number 1. This right hand hatching part, that is the part which is hatched with the right hand, is the body. So this is the body. This is the half section is taken, that is the half sectional view of body is given. This is front view, is half sectional front view, because this part is symmetric, that's why the half sectional view is taken. So this part is the body. So this part is the main part, is the body. Then next part is the brass, that is the part number 2. If you see in the top view, this is the part number 2 is brass. So this part is brass. This is the brass. This will be the, in top view you can observe this is the brass. In front view, where is the brass? So this brass will fit into this body. So this brass will fit into this body. Then next part is cap. So this cap is mounted on, or to support this brass, this cap is used. This is the cap, that is the part number 3 is cap. Then fourth part is the bolt. Fourth part is the bolt. So this is the bolt. In this hole, this bolt will fit. This is the bolt. Then nut. Fifth part is the nut. This is the nut. Then sixth part is the lock nut. So in this way, there are 6 parts in the pedestal bearing, and you have to draw the details of these 6 parts. You have to draw the details of these 6 parts. So in next slide, the details of pedestal bearings are given, that is the 6 parts. The first part is body. So first part is the body. The material of the body is cast iron, quantity is 1. Second part is the brass, which is made up of gunmetal, and quantity is 1. Third part is cap. The material of the cap is cast iron, quantity is 1. Then fourth part is the bolt, which is made up of mild steel, and quantity is 2. Means 2 bolts are required, because there are 2 holes in the body. So 2 bolts are required. Then fifth part is nut, which is made up of mild steel, and the quantity of nut is 2. Then sixth part is the lock nut, which is made up of mild steel, and quantity of lock nut is also 2. So this information we will get from the part list. Then next you have to draw the each part, means you have to draw the body. तर एक्झाम मध्ये हे सगळे पार्ट 6च्या 6 पार्ट विचारले जात नाहीत, कोणती 2 किंवा 3 पार्ट विचारले जातील. म्हणजे you have to draw the assembly of pedestal bearing is given, and you have to draw the details of body, brass, and cap. Means 2 or 3 parts are asked in exam. Not all the parts will be asked. So you have to draw the front view of the body, top view of the body. Then next brass, this is the front view, this is the top view. Then cap, this is the front view, this is the top view of cap. Fourth is the bolt, only one view is sufficient, this is the square bolt, square head. Then fifth is the nut and sixth is the lock nut. So in this way you have to draw the details of pedestal bearing. So dimensions you have to refer from the assembly drawing, and then you have to give the dimensions to each part, overall dimensions to each part. In this way you have to draw the detailed drawing of pedestal bearing. Okay, thank you.